Today I'm playing with the brand new stamp set, Good Morning. We're going to do some masking. I'm going to have this little bird popping out of this little cup here. So I laid out my scene. I want the sentiment to be right about there. We won't have to do any masking with that. I want the feather to be on top of the bottom of the cup, the saucer. I want the rose to be behind the saucer, and I want the bird's nest to be inside the cup. So I'm going to stamp out the bird's nest first and this rose. So I'm going to remove these two. I'm going to stamp my sentiment last. So let's get the image lined up how I want it. I'm using a Copic Safe ink today since I will be coloring with my Copic markers. I'm using Inkadinkado stamping mask paper. And then I'll just cut out my images right on the black line. So I'll just add the mask right on top. I'm going to find the place where I want the feather. Put that down. We're going to stamp that out. Okay, so I have all three masks on, and then let's go ahead and line up our teacup. Now it's not going to be perfect because the way that I'm masking the cup, I'll show you what I mean when we take the mask off. Okay, let's go ahead and remove the masks. You're going to want to do this slowly so you don't rip your image. Okay, so let's get to coloring. I'm going to take color inspiration from the Simply Spring paper pad. And let's just go ahead and pull out some colors. So my bird looks like he created a nest where he shouldn't have. So we're going to color this up. I'm going to use some colored pencil and some Copic markers. I'm going to do the nest in browns. I've got E55, and I'm just going to do some the darker brown on the inside here. And on the bottom here. And I'll fill the rest in with my lightest here, E31. I'm going to go in with colored pencil and darken up some of the little wispies inside the nest here. Okay, so I'm going to make the bird with some blue colors. I just grabbed a bunch of different blue-green colors. I'm going to use BG13, BG11, and let's do BG00. Maybe I'll do some brown on his little wings. So let's add some of this darker blue. And then we'll kind of fade this into the lighter blue. That BG 000. And then for the top of the bird, I thought we'd do a lighter color. So let me get out E43. And then let's give him some cheeks. Birds don't really have cheeks, but let's give him some rosy cheeks. And then let's use a yellow for his beak. So I'm going to do Y19. And I'm going to get out the colored pencils and kind of add in some different color with these colored pencils. And I'm coloring really softly in a circular motion here. Just adding in a little shading. A blue color, this is aquamarine. I'm using Prismacolor pencils, and I'm going to do a little bit of shading, kind of fading it out into the lighter color. And then you can always take your white color pencil and use that to blend. Okay, so now let's color in this teacup. I grabbed YR00. I'm just going to put a wash of this down and then color with my colored pencils to add a little shading. I'm going to try not to color in the little hearts and the little flowers on here, so we can color that pink. And I think I want to do the saucer in the same color. I grabbed out this mineral orange that I do a little bit of shading with this, kind of fade it into this peach color. Okay, so for the flowers, I'm going to do R20. And the stems, I've got G94 and G24. And the little hearts I'm going to do in the blue BG13. And for the feather, I'm also going to do some blue and brown colors. And then I'm going to make a little bit of a ground. I've got my W's, W5, W3, W1, and W0. Okay, so I have a nice ground, and now I'm just going to cut this out and we'll add it to some pattern paper. I decided to cut this out in a circle. I created a scallop, and then this is a 5x5 card base, and then I cut this panel down so there's a little frame. So I cut a piece of seam binding so I could put it on the side here. So I added a little bit of double-sided tape on both ends. So here's how the card turned out. I added a crumpled up seam binding bow to the corner there. I think it just goes with the theme here. It just looks very cottagey. Love the sentiment with the image. You fill my day with happiness. Used the beautiful Simply Spring paper pad. This paper is available on the website, along with the coordinating ephemera, which is gorgeous. If you missed my video from yesterday, I did share the ephemera. There's some really cute little bunnies and hedgehogs and beautiful bottles with flowers, birds. It's gorgeous. I do have some freebies available, so when you spend $60, you'll get the beautiful new sparkling enamel dots with your package. This is the brand new Cherry Blossom Spring Cottage collection. They go with both the new collections that are in the shop. And if you spend $100 or more, I'll also pop in this beautiful holographic sticker that says "Have a Cup of Positivity." And it matches the collections as well. So that's while supplies lasts. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll have all the links in the description box for you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys!